Hey guys, good morning. Like most of us, I've probably been doing a lot of sitting lately. I'm getting out and doing a lot of long walks, some short walks, some bike riding. Yesterday, I had an opportunity to play a little golf on a golf course that's closed, but a friend lives on the course, so we snuck out and played a few holes. Carrying my bag and walking. But I'm finding that my low back, my hips, and my glutes have gotten really tight and sore lately. I have a brand new couch, but I'm finding that I'm probably just kind of slumping too much. Again, most of us are probably sitting on the couch for too long, watching television just to kind of keep our minds occupied. At least I know that's what I'm doing. So, what I thought I'd do today is put together a little glute and hip and low back stretches, strength, and some mobility exercises for everybody. Just to kind of keep things loose, keep things strong, keep things from just kind of tightening up on us. Okay? So, as with any time you start exercising, it's always good to warm up. Okay? I'm going to just do some dynamic stretches and then a little bit of foam rolling. And I'm going to kind of bounce around. Okay? I'll do some mobility, some strength, and some stretches. Okay? So, here we go. I always find I like to just do some leg lifts or leg swings, whatever you want to call them. Okay? I get to work on my balance at the same time. Okay? Make sure you're not going to hit the wall behind you. And if you're just warming up, this might, you might be down here. Okay? You might be way up. Just depends. Okay? Again, just for 30 seconds. Again, watch the door. Okay, then I'm going to go to the other side. Shoes on or off, doesn't matter. Again, you're working on your balance. So push that foot into the floor. Okay? So with this movement, what would be my strength movement? Well, holding your leg up. Okay, you're using your muscles. Hold that leg up as high as you can. I'm working here. I can feel it here. I can feel my glutes activating. My other leg is definitely working as well, so there's my strength part. So I got a little bit of a stretch to it by swinging it. Is that a mobility exercise also? Sure. Mobilizing and losing that joint. Absolutely. You can see my legs starting to drop a little bit because I'm getting tired. Okay? So there's a strength aspect to it. Let's go side to side. Hold on to the wall if you need to. Just swinging. If you got good balance, don't hold on to the wall. If you want to challenge your balance, don't hang on to the wall. Okay, so I'm doing a dynamic stretch. Again, I'm just swinging my leg to the outside, working on my glutes and my hips. You can go for a number, do 15. You can do, 30 seconds. Just kind of whatever you feel like doing in order to warm that joint up. Okay? Swing it to the outside. I'm trying to keep my foot that way as opposed to turning out. Okay? Although there's nothing wrong with turning out, I don't think. Again, I can work on my balance. I'm right-legged, but for whatever reason, my balance doesn't seem to be as good as on my right side. So I'm going to do 10 seconds worth of just challenging that leg. Again, I'm just swinging. Okay, so what's my strength aspect to that? Hold the leg out. Okay, I feel my glutes firing. I feel my hips working. My other leg, my quads are working. I might hold it for 10 seconds. I might go as long as I can. Other knees bent. I'm also getting to work on my balance. Good. You're really going to feel that one. Okay? Now let's go to the hip. And again, I'm going to bounce all over the place, guys. So hold your foot up again. Hold on to a wall if necessary, okay? And move that hip. What you're trying to do is not come from the knee and just move that hip. Imagine that ball and socket in there moving around. Again, I might shoot for 10 times. I might do it for 20 seconds. Okay? I'm just trying to rotate in and out. Make sure we're breathing. Good. Okay? Shake it loose. Some of these can be really tiring. I can really feel that hip. Okay? Hold on to the wall again if you need to. Knees stay straight. See, check your foot without moving your ankle. Don't cheat. And see if one side, is a little harder to open and close. Again, everything's coming from in here. Trying to turn, open, turn. This one's trying to stay relatively stable, so I'm trying not to rock my hips. I'm just trying to turn it in and out. Okay? That one hurts a little bit. I think it loose. Okay? Here's another strength exercise. Hold. Okay? Hold that knee up nice and high. Yeah, it's balanced, but I'm also working on the strength. My hip flexors, okay? Holding that knee up. You want to make it a little harder? Extend out. Hold that bad boy out there. Then I really feel my upper thigh, okay? So again, you might start here. Feeling good? You can take a break in between, okay? Then come up with that knee really high. A little touch for your hip flexors is to hold here, high as you can, then let go. See if your leg drops. You also want to do this without leaning backwards or crunching forward, okay? Let's do the other side. So again, my balance isn't as good on this side. I'm trying not to lean away, trying not to hunch forward. Ooh, see? Try not to lean back. Let's see if I can extend out and hold. One. Trying to keep it as high as I can. You can see I'm a little shaky. Left side's not as strong, and I'm really feeling that upper. It's starting to cramp. You can see I'm dropping my leg. Woo! That hurt. Okay? Okay, back to the hips. Knee bent. Make a circle. I like to keep my foot way back behind me when I do this. Not out front. I like to have it in the back. You can imagine you're going up and over an object. 20, 30 seconds. Okay, other side. Take a little break in between. Grab your coffee. Get a drink of water. Okay? Again, knee goes back behind. Just a little circle. Again, guys, grab a wall if you need to, okay? Working my glutes. I can feel that working. Okay? Again, do I need to strengthen it? I hold it there. There's my strength exercise. I just hold it up. I can feel my glutes firing. Okay? A little balance work, same time. And I go back, maybe my stretch. or my mobility exercise. Okay. Good. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the other side. And if I can remember, I'm going to go the opposite direction. Okay? Again, grab a wall if necessary. So, this way and this way. Okay? So I'm going this direction. Way back behind me, up and over. I'm trying to focus on my knee, not so much my foot. Although I'm trying to keep my foot way up high. There's my strength. I'm just holding it. Yes, I'm working this other leg, but I'm working that glute back there too. Okay? Just holding it up. You might decide to just do this by itself and then do your mobility. Okay? And guys, there's nothing wrong with doing both. Okay? Going forward. 1, 2, 3. And then back. 1, 2, 3. And switching back and forth. Either way works really well, okay? Just make sure you do both sides. Okay. So let's go up. Yeah, I can feel that glute firing back there. Okay? Some of you are asking right now, what are glutes? That's your butt. Your butt muscles. You might feel some popping. Okay? If you do this more often, I believe that pop will go away. Unless you've got an injury in there or something, then you need to see a doc or a PT. Go see Joey. Okay, I got some popping in this side, so something's going on there. Okay, foam roller. Different foam rolling stuff. Lacrosse ball. Stick, variety of sticks, okay? And then you got your foam roller, okay? By the way, guys, if you really want to add some more resistance, get yourself a band, okay? Those hip openers, I'll show you again in a second. Put a band. There's your strength work, okay? Let me get back to the foam roller. So, foam roller, I've been told by a number of people, ART specialists, physical therapists, not to roll your lower back. Okay? Foam roller. I've been rolling my lower back for years. Never had any issues. Nancy Auger told me last time I spoke to her. Hi, Nancy. Rolling your lower back is very personal. So if you feel like you can roll your lower back, go for it. Okay? Your rib cage is not there to protect your lower back, so you want to go easy. I just find this really feels good on my low back. Okay? I go relatively light. I just want to promote some blood flow. You are not fixing anything. Okay? If you've got an injury, foam rolling is not fixing it. Okay? Again, sitting too much. My low back has gotten really tight. This is a great way to just promote some blood flow and then do some good stretches with it, okay? So I will use the handheld stick more so than the big foam roller for my low back, okay? You can use both. I just find this easier. You can do this standing or like I'm doing, kneeling. Okay. And I know what you guys are thinking. Do you bring this to the golf course with you prior to playing? Yeah, sometimes I will. Sometimes I'll bring it, loosen up my back, neck, so on and so forth. Okay? All right. Glutes, your butt, foam rolling, or stretching. Okay? Foam roll first, get some blood flow. All right? The stick works really well. Top to bottom. Okay, both sides. Go with the intensity that you can handle, okay? Down, I prefer hands this way as to this way. I don't want to internally rotate my shoulder. That doesn't feel good. Okay? So with the stick in your glutes, let's go to the foam roller next. This one hurts. Okay? So on the foam roller, I'm going to sit on it. Okay? Then I'm going to cross my legs over, and I'm going to get one cheek on it. Now I have a sore spot right there. So I'm just going to hold that and see if I can get that to release. I'm breathing. I might make real small movements in there just to kind of loosen up. Otherwise, I'm just rolling back and forth. 30 seconds, you know, something like that. Again, if I find that spot, I'm going to dorsal flex this foot. Breathe. Seems to be better today. But that spot's been really tight on me. Switch to the other side. And then lean. This side's tighter today. So I'm just gonna, I got my hands behind me. Have your hands in any position that's not putting any pressure on your shoulder. There's that spot right there. So I'm gonna just hang out. Breathe. Again, if you find a tight spot, a knot, you're trying to undo that tension. Okay? Some people swear by foam rolling. Some people think it doesn't work at all. So I'm of the opinion that it works. So that's why I do it. I'm trying to find that spot. And when you do find that spot, you might only be able to hang there for 5 seconds because it just hurts too much. Go in and out of it. Release it for a second. Take a couple of breaths. Then go back to that spot. Again, make small little movements right there. You might rock this way and that way. Back and forth. You're trying to just get that area unknotted. Now, with a particular spot, you might need to use the lacrosse ball, okay? That's where you might have to put that underneath there and just hang on it. I'm not going leg crossed over because that puts too much weight and that just hurts. So I'm going to roll, be on a carpet or something that you can actually roll on, okay? Hardwood floor works great. Just kind of get in there, loosen that bad boy up, okay? Then I'm going to stretch. Now my favorite glute stretch is just left leg straight, right leg over, and I'm pulling up, dorsal flex in both feet, and then I'm going to turn. So I'm trying to pull this knee towards that shoulder, and up. You might turn that way. I don't feel it as much, so I go this way. Up and over, it's not bad. And again, I'm shooting for 30-second hold. Breathing. You can do this from a seated position as well, guys. Sit in a chair and do it. And out. Okay? Other side. Here. Grab hold. Dorsal flex the feet. And hold. This one's tighter. Breathe. Nice. Also good for your low back. That feels really good on your low back. Okay. Speaking of low back, let's go with the little strength work here. Okay. Supermans. I don't typically do them both legs, both arms. I know some people really like that. To each his own. I go one arm, one leg. Okay. So I'm laying flat on the ground. Arms are out. And I'm going to go opposite. 1, 2, 3, And I don't think it matters if you point your toe or you dorsal flex. I don't think it matters. I'm just lifting my arm, not terribly high, couple of, 8-10 inches off the ground. Good. Okay. Hands come in. Little cobra stretch. I'm kind of trying to keep my hips on the floor as much as possible. Good. Then I'm going to go into child's pose. I like to spread my knees apart. I got to close the window. Hold on. There we go. Knees apart. I'm just going to sit back, low back. Yeah, and I'm shooting for 20 seconds, okay? So here, most of us know cat and cow, okay? Cat and cow. Cat and cow. Most of us are really good at getting our thoracic, okay, mid-back to move. But it's the low back that we don't get moving a lot. It gets just tight and stiff. So I want you to focus here, okay? Anterior, pelvic tilt, posterior. Just focus on getting your pelvis to move, okay? Here and here. 30 seconds, or again, do 15. Breathe. Okay, so your bands, okay? Slip my shoes off. Glutes, hips. Here. Okay, I promised you this one, right? Okay. Fire hydrants. Okay. There's your strength. Okay. I'm trying to focus on my back not moving too much. Okay. Working my glutes. Set of 12 maybe. Walk. See if you can turn without dropping your shoe. Ha ha ha. Awesome. Shoe off. Bands off. Okay. Okay. either foot out front or bent, doesn't matter. Here, okay? I just want this foot kind of out of the way. I'm going to back up a little bit. All right, so mobility. Hands, I go behind me because it's a little easier, okay? And I'm taking this leg and I'm going up, and I'm pushing this foot into the floor and down. Up. I think this takes strength and mobility. Okay. Usually I do a set of 10. How many is that? Go a couple more. Okay. Now I'm going to push my knee into the floor and I'm going to lift my heel. This might be harder for some of you. I can also have my hand here. I could hold it. There's my strength. Just hold it. I'm asking the muscles around there to support that foot up in the air. Okay. I can also go here and hold it. See if I can do it with no hands. Okay. That. Ooh, ouch. Other side. Again, knee bent, legs straight. I don't think it really matters. Hands wherever. Now, obviously, if I roll this way, it's easier. I want to try and stay this direction, harder. Ooh, take a break. And we're going to the foot. Now this one's really difficult for me. You'll be able to see that. It's hard for me to get that up without cheating and really going this way, but I'm going to do that for today because it's just harder for me to internally rotate that hip. You can tell the other side was easier for me. See, I'm kind of cheating. That's all right. I'm getting some work in there. Feeling my glute. Ooh, cramp. Ooh, yeah. I'm really trying not to go like that, but as you can see, this side's more difficult for me, so I need to do this side more often. All right, feet come in. I really like this against a wall, with my back against the wall, but I'm going to do it out here for now. I'm just going to let my knees be heavy. So I'm stretching my inner thighs. If you want to make this a strength, you can have your elbows and push against your elbows. Okay, so I'm trying to strengthen my inner thighs. I'm pushing down with my elbows, and I'm trying to have my knees come up. So there's a strength exercise. Do it for 30 seconds. All right, last one. Feet wide. Your QL muscle in your back, okay? That really gets tight from too much sitting. So we're just going to reach across. Try not to bend my knees. Trying to keep my legs straight. Nice. Let's go back to the stick. Upper thigh, just roll. "30 seconds or so. Just trying to get in that upper thigh area. Turn my foot. Not a fan of rolling the IT band, guys, so stay away from that. Both sides. Again, go gentle. Do what you can handle. If you don't have a stick, you probably got a rolling pin. Okay? Lacrosse ball. Same idea. Just get in there, find some spots, roll it around. Okay? Same thing. Use the lacrosse ball. Again, if you got a spot that's kind of like, ooh, just hold it. Make a small movement. Okay? Just get in there. Loosen up those hip muscles. Okay? There you go, guys. Give those a shot. Everybody take care of yourselves. See you next time.